Now I'm recording video. So video
Okay.
and audio are recording now. All is
Good.
well in the world. Cool.
Awesome.
Um, hi.
Hello.
I, yeah. Welcome to welcome to Deskpop. So this might be a little jarring for you all after the last 6 weeks, but we're not doing Pokemon now. We are celebrating the 35th
hmm
anniversary of the Super Mario series, and
hmm
we're doing it with none other than our own ideas for a Super Mario power up and a potential title for Mario's next adventure. Yeah.
Wow. I can't wait to see how we've drawn that very stout little 35-year-old Italian plumber on
Indeed.
our art.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to seeing like your version, just because like
mm,
I don't think I've ever seen you draw anything like that, like cartoony before. Like Mario was like a
Spoiler.
very
I
unless you
didn't
drew
enjoy
hyper
it.
realistic.
I did not enjoy it.
It's nice to go outside your comfort zone every now and then.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't want to be the guy that's always just shitting on my own stuff, but I'm like, oh, yeah,
no, that's how
yeah,
I felt. That's how I felt
yeah.
with every human character for the Pokemon series, except for the revised trainers. I'm really happy
hmm
with those, and I don't know like what I was on when I did that, because it
Yeah.
like I feel like I put the same amount of effort in, but it
You
looked
probably
way
had
better.
Pokerus.
Oh, okay. It took me. I didn't know what that was for a second, but I remembered what it was. All right.
Man,
Anyways,
did I
yeah.
use amnesia on you? Okay, let's show our
All
drawings
right, all right. Let's
for
go.
Mario.
Am I right? Okay. I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, wow. I get the
Yeah.
coveted first spot. I can't wait. Okay, so I I'm a fantasy man. I like high fantasy. I like armor. I like swords. So when I was thinking of a Mario, I definitely wanted to put him in some type of armor. And, I wanted some sort of high fantasy setting. Uh, so here he is. I'm putting him in some plate armor. I'm trying to find a way to make the hat look like one of those little thingies that covers the eyes. But I couldn't do that. So, you know, just laying some groundwork here. Then, oh, not yet. Oh, oh, oh.
It's coming
Yeah,
together.
I had to redraw his face because it was pretty mangled. Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. I definitely could have done worse, but
Yeah, it's
you
looking good so
know,
far. I'm
I'm gonna
definitely
have to
seeing
take
the
a
armor
painting
here.
class. I think an online painting class. I think would do
Ooh,
me well.
I think that nose might be the winner. Let's see if you replace that one.
No, I don't think I do.
Yeah, that's a good Mario nose there.
So I didn't stop there. I
Ooh.
did want a really dumb animal suit as well to go with the theme of the previous games. So we got to have a knight and a dragon. So the power up essentially would be kind of a combination power of two existing powers. It would be like the Tanuki and the Fire Flower,
Yeah.
if they were one. So it'd be a dragon. So Mario's got a sword. I imagine that would be like there would be some game mechanics in this game that would you know have some fun, maybe some RPG elements. Maybe I'm doing the Mario RPG revival that everyone wanted and Nintendo is too cowardly to make. um,
Do it, cowards.
yeah.
All right, I love how you
Ultimately,
incorporate
yeah.
Luigi in there. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I definitely, I had to do my boy Luigi well. I thought about adding like a Peach or something too, but I couldn't really think. Like, I didn't want to do all that work.
Yeah,
Mario and Luigi
understandable.
are easier bodies to draw, so um, and yeah, I think the line art's fine. I think my painting could use some work ultimately. Um, but yeah,
Yeah, this is
that's kind
good.
of it. Thanks. I will go ahead and show you now since we're still talking about my game and I want to kind of show you my logo and everything, and I made it a box art too.
Ooh.
So this is Super Mario Secret Realms. So I haven't fully fleshed out a story because that wasn't the assignment. But what I did do is think of, obviously, like, yeah, I wanted a high fantasy setting. I'm thinking that it might be a situation where you kind of go back in time. Maybe that's the gimmick, through some sort of like portal or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Ultimately, the logo is my favorite part of this whole thing. I really, really enjoyed it. I had so much fun making the little shield with the little spinning portal behind it and the flames on either side. And I think the box art's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I didn't send you the actual box art mock-up. Hold on. You get the idea.
Yeah, just include the file.
Yeah,
Send me the file later, and I will put a picture of the box art
Yeah.
in the
Yep.
video. All right.
Yep. All right.
Okay. I'm
What
gonna
do
go
you
ahead and
got?
share
Show me.
my screen.
Okay.
So okay, so here's mine. This is a bit of a journey, and I'm gonna pause it on several different points.
Oh, good.
First,
I can't wait.
so I wanted to draw Mario first, and
Okay.
I've drawn Mario a billion times through my childhood and stuff. I still have difficulty drawing him. This is me kind of trying to draw him with like his regular cartoony stubby things.
Ooh, I already see the direction and I like it.
So you're not gonna like where this ends up.
Oh no.
So my initial thought here, I'm pausing it for now, was so I was thinking, what if I wanted to incorporate the Switch, like the Joy-Con on the Switch. So I was like, what if he had two magic wands that represented the right and left Joy-Con? And he had like a magic theme. So then I was like, okay, well, I don't want to ditch the iconic Mario hat. So I was like, what if Mario's adventure starts with him finding a rabbit in his hat, like a magic thing? But then I thought Mario Odyssey had like the bunny, you know, all the rabbit evil people. So then I pivot from that direction. So I'm gonna start
the largely successful Rayman Raging Rabbids Mario crossover game, huh?
Yep. So I'm just kind of messing with him being a magician.
Okay.
I'm drawing out some concepts of like maybe you can shoot one enemy, and then you get the power-ups of that enemy, kind of like an Odyssey. But then you can shoot another enemy, and you can combine enemy abilities. Because I think the capture mechanic is so good that I don't think we can move away from it. We have to improve it somehow. So I was like, maybe like Thwomp Mario. He uses his magic wand to like capture. Then I was like, Hammer Mario, maybe he can use it, and then like a cannon Mario that shoots out Koopa shells. And I thought the Koopa shell, this would be a combination of like the Thwomp and then the Koopas. It'd make a cannon maybe or something. Okay. Kind of goofing off with that, and just drawing Mario and different stuff.
I like the idea. The conception's cool. You've already drawn a lot of things.
So then I was like, what if? So we've done Mario's hat. What if we do where Mario wears these big foam fingers?
Okay.
And he points at things, and he combines enemies that way.
Okay.
So I'm kind of messing around with that. I'm messing around with coloration. Thought about giving him that magician's thing. And then I was like, maybe I should draw the bunny that's in his hat. And I was like, that's just ugly. Then I was like, what if there was a glove character? And then I turned it into a little wizard guy.
It's the hamburger helper mascot.
So then I pivot, and I'm like, what if Mario, like, instead of a magician, Mario gets really into like pranks, and he goes to like a joke shop or a magic shop. So he has a bunch of props. So he has like X-ray specs, so he like can do things with that.
So he can see through your clothes.
And he has like his like water bow tie or water flower thing, and the shocker handshaking things. So he has all these little like tricks. I go back to the magic thing again. I was like, what if there's like a little like bunny that's in his overalls? I don't even know what I'm doing there.
I think you were drawing a baby Bjorn.
So then I was like, what if he had magnets? What if Mario had two magnets and he did something with the magnets in some way? Then I was like, all right, this is getting too complicated, Andy. Let's just make this a baseline power-up, one simple function. What if it was an ice cream man? What if it's Ice Cream Man Mario, and he can he can put enemies in his ice cream cone and like shoot them out or something. I don't know.
All right. All right.
He can combine flavors of enemies. Ditch that. Then I'm like, big fists. He punches
Back to
stuff.
the hands.
So then I'm like, what if the gloves capture the abilities and changes his
Okay.
hands? But I'm like, man, this is getting too much like arms.
Yeah.
So then I was like, what if he has a
arms.
magnifying glass and Mario can make things super big and super
Okay.
small,
All
or
right.
Mario can get super big or super small?
Uh-huh.
Move away from that. Then I start going towards the magic idea again. Stray away from that. And here I think I'm about to have my breakthrough.
Okay. I'm
Let's
waiting
give
for it.
him an umbrella.
Okay.
And that's the final concept I go with.
All
and this is
right.
gonna make sense in a second. Let me finish my my thing. All right. We're going.
All right.
We're going. I'm gonna wait till all these little like sketches are drawn, and then I'll
Okay.
explain my rationale behind giving him an
Okay.
umbrella.
Okay.
All right.
Did you make a mate for Peach's umbrella?
Yeah, so I know Peach already has like an umbrella in Super Princess Peach, but I'm like, screw that. Nintendo retcons itself all the time. Like Toadsworth might as well be dead. No one's talked about Toadsworth in forever. So no, like people probably don't even remember Peach's parasol. So we're just gonna forget that ever existed. This is a whole new thing. So I'm thinking Super Mario Flora.
Okay.
So Mario uses this umbrella, and this umbrella can put shade on plants. It can turn into a shovel to dig things up. It can spray water out of the end. And then Mario can use it to like double jump. He can use it as a shield. He can use it to like slow his landing. There's a lot of things you can add to Mario's moveset, similar to Cappy with an umbrella.
Okay.
And I thought Super Mario Flora, the concept could be, so there are a whole bunch of flowers. So fire flowers, ice flowers, maybe flowers you haven't even seen before. They're just special power-up flowers.
Sure.
And it's similar to Billy Hatcher, if you've played that, where you're constantly like keeping track of like what plants are growing, which plants are being planted, and you're collecting seeds and strategically using them. Yeah. And so I made a little gardener Mario.
Wow.
And, so the concept here would be Mario teams up with this living umbrella character named Brelly. And this huge beanstalk thing has infected the Mushroom Kingdom and all these other kingdoms, spreading all these different like plant-based creatures. And so Mario has to go around all the lands and kind of take down these beanstalks and take down these plant-based enemies. And he uses Brelly to do that. So it's kind of Jack and the Beanstalk-esque. A lot of traveling up beanstalks, which having that parasol like slow your fall would make it fun to like maybe at the end of the land you jump off and you like land on it, and that'd be really cool. But yeah, so now I'm kind of messing with the design of the parasol and kind of solidifying the character design here and all the little things. And here's the final little sketch I have, and I'll have to show a finalized version a little later on the final version. But so this is the final thing I have for Brelly. I consider Brelly to be female because Mario hasn't had like a female partner. I'm assuming Flood is male
love interest.
So let's make but yeah, so Mario can like use this as like a sword and like jab people like a kebab. He can use it as a shovel. He can use it as a parachute, so you kind of see him struggling here. He can spin it and like water comes out the top, so he can water flowers. And that's just him kind of sitting around. So that's my concept, Super Mario Flora. He's fighting plant people with his gardening umbrella.
Nice. Yep. That's cool. I like that. I like the idea of the whole flower like gardening and stuff. I think that's really neat.
Yeah, I thought the name was probably the hardest part of this whole thing. Trying to think of like a clever concept that
yeah.
Because Mario, it's like he's gone to space, so what else can you do that like So I was like, I bet you can make it look really epic if he's climbing a big beanstalk and like you can emphasize this like Breath of the Wild caliber. Like, look at how
Mhm.
big this map is, and
Yeah.
you climb up this thing, and you know, Cappy's moveset is so crazy, but I think an umbrella would translate. You can do a lot of stuff with that. And
Mhm.
then the capture mechanic, like I don't know how you'd fix that, but like maybe you can bury up, like maybe you can bury like a Koopa shell and make a Koopa plant and like
Yeah, then use
water it
it.
and get stuff. So
Mm.
I think there's something there. Take notes,
Yeah.
Nintendo. Super Mario Flora, I get royalties from it. I gotta reserve the domain.
Yeah, you gotta reserve that domain right now.
Yeah.
I originally wanted to name mine. So I had two ideas. It was either gonna be knights or it was gonna be like a samurai. But there's already like a samurai thing in Odyssey, like the Bowser level area. Um, and so I was like, no. And then the name I was like, I'm gonna do knights, and then I was like, okay, Super Mario like Kingdom maybe. I liked Kingdom a lot, but then I googled it and I saw there was like already a fan made Kingdom thing, which I mean, obviously I'm not trying to compete with, but it just felt like, oh man, that's already been done. I got to do something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think these are both really cool. I had fun. This one felt very like low stakes compared to the Pokemon stuff for me. I was like, it's just enjoyable to make a little logo and have a good time.
It was the opposite for me. Like this one, like the Mario series is very near and dear to my heart. I think
Okay.
it's like it's nostalgic for me. I think
Yeah.
it's definitely my favorite series.
Yeah.
And I often forget that because
Hmm.
a new baseline installment comes out like maybe once every 5 years or so.
Sure.
So it's kind of long enough for me to kind of forget how much I enjoy it. But working on this kind of reminded me how much I liked the series. So I was really stressing about, like, man, I gotta like how often am I gonna be able to work on a Mario themed thing? So I gotta do as much as I can with it. But it was really fun to brainstorm some stuff, fantasize about what it
Yeah.
would be like.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna get Odyssey 2, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a
Yeah.
new thing, but I think Odyssey 2 is just gonna happen.
Oh, that was the other reason I didn't name it Kingdom, is because like all the worlds are named whatever kingdom, and so I was like,
Yeah.
well, then like what would be the difference? Like you're just going to other kingdoms like the other games, like
Or Super
yeah.
Mario Kingdom, or yeah, Super Mario Kingdoms, Super Mario
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts,
Kingdom Hearts, Chain
Dream
of
Drop
Memories.
Distance. Yeah, 300 and something and a half days. Well, that was our Mario segment. What do you think about Super Mario? Super Mario, Lost Realm, or Super Mario
Secret Realms.
Super
Gotta get
Mario
that alliteration.
Super Mario Secret Realm,
Yeah.
Realm, or Super Mario Flora, and Super Mario Flora. When you
Yeah.
play these two games, what are your
Yeah.
thoughts? What are your
Yeah.
ideas for Mario games? Maybe Nintendo's
Yeah.
listening.
They're not.
Let us know in the comments down below. If you have any ideas for other projects that we can do, reach out to us at DeskpopCast on all social media platforms, or deskpopcast@gmail.com. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Happy birthday, Mario.
Happy 35th birthday, Mario. You can, yeah, there's no new milestone for you. You're old. You're almost 40. Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.